Jason Curry, Bio 225. This is week 3's lab assignment. The first thing I did was lab 4, microscopy for microbiology. Exercise 1 was components of the microscope. So here's the microscope that I used. They wanted to do an objective of using the low lens, the medium lens, the high lens, and the oil immersion lens. They also wanted us to determine the total magnification, and that is by getting your ocular magnification, times it by the objective magnification, and you get the total magnification. The next assignment was getting a metric ruler and determining the size of the object that you were going to view. Basically, when you use the lens, the lower power lens was the more clear view of what you would see, and then the higher, up to the higher power, you'd be less of a view. You wouldn't be able to see the basically the millimeters on the ruler. So the greater the magnification of the field was less, you would see less on the screen. You would see more of just of a bold line. The next thing that we had to do was the E-slide. So I took the E-slide here, and I place it under each powered lens, and I was able to get a oil lens also. My buddy had one, so that was good. So I took it on low power, which you're able to see low power, medium power, high power, and then the oil lens. Exercise 2 was the microbe slides. So they wanted us to take amoeba, penicillium, yeast, spirillum, bacillus, and coccus, and basically put it under the microscope under the different powers to see what the image looked like in the different power settings. Exercise 3 was the wet mount slides. Basically, you took a blank slide, and the first thing they wanted you to do was swab the cheek, and then you smeared it on the slide, and then once you smeared it on the slide, you added 1 drop of distilled water onto the slide, and then you put your slide cover on top of that, and then you viewed it in the different power magnifications. The next one they wanted us to do was to swab the teeth and gum line to find, basically get dental plaque. It was the same thing. You used the sterile swab under the pack, swabbed it, and then you got your slide, you smeared it on the slide, you added the blank, you added 1 drop of distilled water, added your slide cover, and then you viewed on the different powers.